Okay, good morning everybody. It is Tuesday the 13th of December 2022. I'm up on Boundary Street once again. Let me turn you around, which is, there's Bramley Moore, the Everton Stadium at Bramley Moore Dock there, and I'm over here now because another roof truss has gone up. It's being lifted right now. I can see it kind of hanging there in mid-air in place. It looks like they're ready to start connecting it. So I'm going to get up in the air and take a look at that. So as you know, when I do these, I'm about 300 meters away from site. I'll use the zoom and stuff to get close and have a good look at it. And then what I'll do, I'll take a walk down and take some pictures with my camera. What I'm also going to do in this video whilst I'm here is this will also be the midweek voiceover. I usually do that today and put that together today as well, but I'll just do it while I'm here to save 2 videos coming out, because last week I think I only got about 3,500 views on my midweek voiceover, which doesn't warrant me taking all the time out to do it, to be honest. So on that note, I'm going to get up in the air. We'll take a look at that roof truss on the north stand, and then I'll start going through some questions and comments from the weekend video. Okay, let's get up there and have a look. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay guys, so as you can see, quite far away. Like I said, I'm up Boundary Street at the moment. We can see the Everton Stadium at Bramley Moore Dock right in front of us there. You can see to the right hand side of the screen there's the cranes connected to that truss, so we are going to move a little bit closer and then use the zoom as well. So just for the first couple of minutes I'm going to take a good look at that truss. Okay, let's get just a bit closer, so I'll probably stay about 200 meters away. And let's zoom a little bit. And let's circle around the north east corner. You get a real good look at it there, can't we? Then I'll circle back the other way as well, guys. There you go, that gives us a look. There's a crane behind as well. Look at that, there's one behind the stand that's connected as well. Just zoom a bit more. Really coming together that now, isn't it? It's looking so good. Let's just come round. Yes, you can see it's not quite connected down to the stand yet. The terracing. Looking good, eh guys? Looking really good. I'm going to cross over, so make sure I stay in good connectivity with the drone from the floor. Take us a bit higher there. You'll see when I zoom out in a bit, you'll see I'm actually still about 200 meters away. Looking at the best place to pause to start on these questions and comments. Let's say, give me 1 second whilst I'm moving backwards and forwards. Like I say, just trying to get the best position. Just realised I'm standing in the road as well. Okay, whilst we're stopped here, what I'll do is I will get into some of these questions and comments from the weekend, and I'll cover, like I said at the beginning, I'll do that video now as well. saves me putting two up later. Everybody getting bored of me. So first up, we've got Craig Williams, who says, great video again, Nick. Thanks, Craig. I think it was mentioned in a previous comment, but wondering what the scaffold in the southwest corner is for. Also looks like they have hoarding going around the perimeter so they can get a secure site for the trades work to start on the internal fit out. Okay, so I didn't realise that was the first question I picked out. I can't go up to the southwest corner, Craig, because that's the corner. If you're looking at the screen now, it's like the top left up by the Mersey, and I don't want to circle because they're doing some lifting and everything, and I want to stay kind of 200 metres away. So that I forgot I picked that one out. That's a shame. What I'll do, Craig, I'll have a closer look at the southwest corner and the scaffolding on my weekend video this weekend. Keep an eye out for that. And if anybody has any idea, you know, what the scaffolding in the southwest corner is for, please let me know. You've also said about they have hoarding going around the perimeter so they get secure sites. So let's have a look down. Well, when you say the hoarding going around site, what is it you've spotted there that's different, Craig? Because I don't see any kind of difference with what's going around the site. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the drone round to kind of front and centre whilst we go through. Yeah, Craig, let me know what you spotted regarding that hoarding. I think the trades will be starting to do the internal fit soon. I really do. If they haven't started bits already, there we can have a good look at that truss there. Shall I stay front or shall I move a little bit round? So I'll move a little bit round to the northeast corner. I think it's a bit of a better shot. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a better shot, isn't it, for us to see what's going on with that roof truss. We'll stay there. So yeah, Craig, I'll have a look at the southwest corner in a bit more detail at this weekend's videos. Keep an eye out for that. Anybody's got any clue of what's going on southwest corner, let us know. And about the hoarding, if there's something that I can't see, that you've spotted something new, please point it out, and I'll have a closer look at the weekend as well. Moving on, Dig the Lot Scott Metal Detecting. What a name. Okay, Dig the Lot has said, nailed on, that last piece of roof truss will be installed to the north stand this week, Nick. Now then, white vertical steels are erected. Great video, mate. Well, mate, yeah, you're absolutely right. So you left that a day ago. I think you commented either Sunday or Monday, and you're right, Tuesday morning we're here and it's gone up. So absolutely spot on, Dig the Lot. And yeah, a few people do comment on my weekend videos. You basically keep an eye out for the heavy lifting crane. Look where that is, and say, look, Nick, that's the next truss is going up there. And you're right. To be fair as well, we were given a little heads up that there'll be one more lift this week. Not given the exact days or times, because I don't think they know until they it's all ready. But we were given a heads up there'll be one this week. This is the earliest I could get over here today. So yeah, but Dig the Lot, absolutely bang on the money, mate. Good spot. And yeah, we're watching it there. I'll get some closer pics of this at the end of this. Once I've done this voiceover, I'll go and get some closer shots with my camera. Okay, so let's move on. I've just lost it on my phone. After Dig the Lot, we've got Kev Stevens, who says, hi Nick, great video again. Thanks, Kev. Just one question, would you be interested in documenting the demolition of the old Royal Liverpool Hospital once that gets underway? I feel that place has some involvement in a lot of people's lives around Liverpool, and a lot of people would be interested in watching it come down in place of the newly built one over the road. Okay, Kev. Yeah, absolutely. So anything like that, any local like building and construction projects, yeah, I do like to take a look at it. However, I think the last article I read was earlier this year, and this may have changed by now. But I think the last I read, they didn't actually have the funding to demolish it, and I don't know when that's due to start or if that's changed at all. I think they were having a bit of trouble with that. It's been a nightmare project, hasn't it? From start to finish, with really, where they had the problem with that carillon going bust and all sorts. I think it's taken like years over their estimated time to complete. But yeah, I will, Kevin. I think they will do it, but I just don't know when. Does anybody have any idea when they've got that planned? If you do, let me know. But I'll keep an eye on it. And yeah, Kev, absolutely, that's something I'll follow. Anything, like I said, anything construction wise and build, demolition, give me a shout. I might not know it all, but if anything I know, I will cover. But yeah, that's great, Kev. Yeah, definitely. Moving on, got John Brown, who says, even in the grip of winter, you're out droning. I am indeed, John. Yeah, I presume when the rest of those truss pieces are connected, they'll have to move those blue towers further in for the next set. The raker beams in the east stand look ready for the steels, I would think. Keep up the work, Nick. Okay, so John, no, I don't think they are moving them. I tell you what, I'll go to a picture that's recently been shared with me right now. Here you can see it, and that shows them in place. So there's going to be 10 in total of those supports, 4 on the south stand and 6 on the north. As you can see there. So it's the red ones. They've chosen to put them in red. But yeah, they're all there, and I think they're different sizes. So I don't think it's a case of them moving them. I don't think at all. I think it's just them, putting more in. And like I say, there'll be 10 in total, as that illustration shows right there. So yeah, John, that's what I believe they're doing. You can see as we move back to the picture, you can see there's just the 2 in place on the north at the moment. That's the 2 smaller ones, and the 2 smallest ones on the south too. So there's due to be more of those put in. When you say about the raker beams and the east stand look ready for the steels, let's have a look, because we can see the east stand. So what does it do? I'll zoom even more. Oh, that's the max zoom. Move around a bit. I think you're right. I think it is looking ready for more. But when you say ready for steel, not sure how much steel is going in on the east and west. It's definitely looking good and ready for something now, isn't it? The next part of the construction there. It's looking really good, the east stand, yeah. And the west looks just a little bit behind the east now, which is funny because that's not how it started. But yeah, I'm sure they have their reasons for everything. But yeah, thanks very much, John. Thanks a lot for that. I hope I answered your question regarding those supports as well. Okay, moving on. Jim Lightfoot, great video as always, Nick. Thanks for taking the time to do them. Yeah, no problem, Jim. Although it is very cold, I'm almost regretting this for the moment. No, I'm not really. Anyway, here's a question which I will put out to everyone. Fantastic, Jim. I love these. The north stand, south, east and west, while relevant during the construction and these great videos, it would be pretty boring to just call them that. Absolutely agree. So my question is, if you had to recognise some Everton greats from the past and name a brand new stand after them, who would it be and why? Oh, what a question, Jim. And as Jim said, that's put out there to everyone. Do you know what? I'm just going to throw. I'll throw my 4 names in. I'm not sure what stands I'll put them on, but I'll just throw my 4 in to start. I think everybody would obviously say there's got to be a Dixie stand. Maybe that would be the south. Maybe the big home stand, the Dixie Dean. But I'll go for Dixie Dean, Howard Kendall, What do you say, Brian Lebone or Alan Ball? Probably the Brian Lebone. And do you know what? I'd go for a more recent one. Just curve. I've oops, sorry guys, I've pressed the button there on my. Wait there. Let's do a reveal shot. Press the button, which automatically moved the camera. And my last one, I'll go for. As we're doing the reveal, and as we're doing the reveal of the East, I'll do this is the East. The last one I'll do Seamus Coleman. Think he's been a great servant. But yeah, Jim, that's a fantastic question. I love these sorts of questions. Really, really good. Everybody else, get on that and let us know your thoughts on that, please. Who would you name the stands after and why? Fantastic question, Jim. Thanks very much for that. Love them. Moving on, Andy Lloyd has said, hi Nick, would the propellers on your drone freeze in this weather? Because the higher you go, the colder it gets. Andy, it's possible that the propellers that could freeze. However, they're obviously warm, they're warm as they're going around, they are warm, but it could happen. But I believe, DJI drones, it can go up to like minus, I think it's minus 10 or minus 15. And obviously I'm not in those sorts of temperatures. But yeah, I do watch a guy, what's his name? I forget his name now. He does like some tuition videos. I can't think of his name, but I think he lives in like Sweden or Switzerland, and he does some flights, like really cinematic flights, over like some like kind of castles or stately homes, like up in snowy mountains. He must fly in much colder temperatures than I do, but it could happen, Andy, but I don't think in the temps that we're flying. Thanks for that. Then we've got, moving on, Deborah Scott. I enjoy the videos, but find myself skipping the first few minutes to avoid seeing Terry's timber at the start. I know, trivial, but just a bugbear of mine. Sorry, Nick, other than that, superb videos. Alright, Deborah, that's fair enough. Don't mind that at all. I've got no commitments or obligations to Terry's timber, so yeah, that's just where I start my videos and tend to finish them, because I park my car there. But on this one, midweek, I'm up on Boundary Street, so it's not an issue. You won't see Terry's timber in this one. That's all, Deborah. So I hope you enjoy the video without having to skip any of that. Anybody else? Does that bug anybody else at all? It's a funny one, that made me laugh. That, Deborah, well done. Okay, moving on. We've got the last one. Matt Seddon has said, well done, Nick, another great vid. Thanks, Matt. Your posts are now a must watch every week in our house. Fantastic, Matt, thanks very much for the support. Do you know if the site will be shut down over the Christmas? If so, are you taking a well-deserved break too? Cheers. JEFC have replied saying, pretty sure it'll close on the 23rd of December until the 3rd of Jan. I think they shut down last year, similar to most construction industry. Okay, so yeah, Matt, thanks very much for that, and thanks for the reply, Jay. I think it actually shuts down, it's due to close this Thursday, I believe, which will be, what are we on now, 13th, 14th, 15th? I think it's due to close down then, or it might be Friday the 16th. I believe that's when they're closing, and absolutely, I'm going to take a break. There's not going to be anything, any change in the site. I will do there seems to be a bird hovering quite close to my drone here. Anyway, I'm taking it down in a minute. I will be doing let's get in on that. Looks like if they connected that now. Oh, they've put it down, haven't they? While I'm talking, I haven't been watching it. I will be doing a time-lapse video, a Christmas time-lapse, like a end-of-year time-lapse video for you all. But other than that, to give you all the heads up now, and I appreciate you asking, as the site's going to be closed, I am going to take a break from the site for a few weeks till January. Probably after maybe this time next week when I do a midweek video voiceover. That'll be my last one until January. Other than a time lapse, I will do a nice time lapse video. But right, I'm going to get the drone back down. That was the last question. Thank you very much. So yeah, as you heard then, I'll be taking a bit of a break. Guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring the drone down and go and get some close shots Tell you what, I will zoom out now so you can all see exactly where I actually am. There you go. I'm actually dead far away. See? And if I point right down, no, you can't even see me yet. But anyway, I'm going to bring the drone down now, guys. I'll take a picture of it, bring the drone down, and go and take a few snaps down, right down by the site, a few close snaps, and then do my outro. Okay. Right, okay guys, so there you go. That was my midweek video with my voiceover, answering questions and comments. Some good ones in there too, I thought. Some really good ones this week. But it was also having a look at that north stand roof truss. That's gone up. I believe that'll be the last lift of this year. Do you know what? I'm facing the camera this way to keep Terry Simmer out of it, Deborah. That's for you. And anybody else that might bother. But yeah, I took a few close-up shots at the end, but it's difficult from the floor to see that much. But I did get some, and what I'll do, I'll get at the weekend, my weekend video, I'll get a lot more closer shots and footage of that north stand roof truss, as you know. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Put them both in this one, with the roof truss as well as doing my midweek video with the voiceover. As I said at the beginning, I didn't want to put two videos out there again this week. Just the one will do to cover all that. I hope that was all right with everybody else. They're still desperately trying to keep Terry Simmer out. They're still up connecting that, and turn around camera, my fingers are so cold, that's why I'm struggling to turn around. And it'll take, it's usually about a good 8-hour job to connect the trusses that they put up. It takes a while because they've got to put those like horizontal steel beams in, connecting it and everything and supporting it. So yeah, you can stay here all day watching it, but I'm not going to because I'm cold. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like, share and subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm getting ever closer to that 20,000 mark that I'd love to be at by Christmas. I've got about another 400 to go, I think. Please subscribe. If you would like to buy me a beer, you can do so using this link. No pressure at all, just if you'd like to. For any branded clothing, follow this link to Design and Stitch, which is a local based company. But for a direct link to my branded clothing, follow this link here. I've said in a couple of my recent videos that people have been sending me pictures of where they are. in the country or in the world who've purchased hats. I'd love to see how far and wide we could get them, and then put a little kind of collaboration together, showing where everybody is. But yeah, again, no pressure at all, guys. Thanks again. Like, share, subscribe. Love you all. Take care. Bye now.